Hey guys, and happy April Fool's Day, April 1st to everybody. So, today's video. Well, this has been a question that has been asked to me for a long time since I've had the Coin Pusher channel, and I completely understand it. Instead of me watching you play, I want to play for myself. Where are these coin pushers at? Where are coin pushers like you play at? And it's a good question, and in light of Matt3756, his trip that I've been talking about forever, that he came down and we played some stuff, and he just put a video up on his channel, the first one of a few of him coming down and playing. I decided I'm gonna go on here and try my best to answer it as best as I possibly can and give you some resources and ideas of where you can find coin pushers like I play near you. So before we go any further, I think the best resource I can offer everybody, because obviously there's a lot of states and there's a lot of different regulations, and each state is regulated different. Just they all have a different way of looking at it. For instance, the state I live in West Virginia, you can have coin pushers as long as it's not in a place that does state lottery, such as the Powerball Mega Millions or the state-ran scratch-off tickets. And the reason behind that is they think they obviously make a lot of money off of state money that funds your roads, your schools, and things like that. So state lottery is a good thing, but they can't regulate the coin pushers because there's no way of actually keeping track of how much money is getting paid out to the players. So they don't want, it's just like a double-edged sword for them, so they do not allow that. Now, Florida, for instance, they can have it in the same place because Florida defines a coin pusher as a game of skill or luck. It is not like a lottery gambling game. So they can have it in places that do have state-run lottery. But your best way to figure that out is to go on Google and do a search, are coin pushers legal in blank blank state or in my state? And you will probably find a bunch of forums. Now, the problem I find with some of these forums is people speak kind of out of ignorance sometimes because they haven't seen them, so they just assume. Like I have seen people say that they're illegal in West Virginia when they're actually not. So if you go to your state lottery commission, if there is lottery, or your state website, and they will have a section, just type in coin pushers or game machines or anything like that, and they'll have a section in there what their particular, your laws are. If you're unfortunately in a state like California or Maryland that they are illegal, period, I'm sorry, but your state's still better than every other state according to me, California. But if your state they are illegal, then maybe there might be some nearby. So you can look up states that border you, like maybe you could look up Arizona or places like that if you live in California or wherever you're at in the state. So that's going to be your number one easiest way to have a start. Now, say they are legal in your state, but you've never seen them before. Some ideas and some places that, at least over my years of traveling most of the US and where I've seen them, is one, and who I'm getting ready to plug right now, if anyone works for them or anyone knows someone that's into the corporate, I think it's about time that I start getting a little kickback from you all, because I support you all way too much for what I'm getting out of this. But Pilot or Flying J's. Pilot is a truck stop, and they own Flying J's truck stop as well, or any truck stop. I know another popular truck stop is Love's. I've never seen a coin pusher in a Love's, but it doesn't mean that there's not. I'm sure there is. It just depends on what state you're in. But truck stop are always going to be a common place to find them. The reason being is one, it gets a lot of traffic, obviously. Two, truckers go there, they fill up, they camp out overnight, so they got a lot of free time while they're in there getting a shower or whatever to play things like that. So it obviously makes sense to have some sort of entertainment or something that's gaining money for the facility there. So that's going to be a ground zero place to start. If you're traveling down the interstate, just look for a truck stop sign. If you see a Pilot, Flying J's, and you're in the state of Virginia or anywhere like that, pull off, and chances are you probably will find. Now, not every one of them have it, but again, there's a good chance that it could happen. Another place is your mom and pop stores, and the reason being, I know for me, when I was looking for places on my route to put coin pushers, I always tried to find the most backwoods rural store that I could find in West Virginia that didn't have lottery to put these, because one, there's not a lot of entertainment there in that area, so people will come there and spend extra time to play, as opposed to a busy store that looks at that wasted space. And that's exactly, I've been told by major franchises that each space on that floor is room for an advertisement or something to sell. So they look at that as, I'm probably not going to make the money back that I would if there was a Pepsi 2-liter spot there. So that's the reason why you won't find them in major stores for the most part, but you'll find them more in mom and pop stores where people are not coming in and out in such a hurry. They're just coming there for, maybe to hang out a little bit longer, or, to chat. Another place that you might find them, and it's honestly ingenious, is going to be laundromats, and it completely makes sense because they're quarter machines, and there's an endless supply of quarters in a laundromat, and a lot of people spend a lot of time in a laundromat. They go there, they got to wait on their stuff to either wash or dry. They probably got a pocket full of quarters, so it only makes sense for them to put them there. I know that was something that I never actually put one in because they did their own thing, but it was always something that I saw out. And the last place that I know it's most common, but I'll give you a warning about it, is going to be fairs. And here's the reason why. I'm not saying anything against vendors that put coin pushers up in fairs, but I'll give you a sort of an idea of what my personal experience. I was looking in my local town, which is not big, but I was looking to put an advertisement for my family center there, put some games for them to play, and hey, this is, if you enjoy these, come to the Martinsburg Mall, and we have a whole family center there that you can play these. Just for 1 week, a little small shit you could get area was $10,000 to put this up. Now I don't care how many people the fairs attract, there was no way on a quarter game I was going to make $10,000 back. So I'm a small area. I can only imagine what these bigger fairs, what their fees are. And again, that was just a small cubicle. That wasn't a big area. So they have to make their money back. So a lot of times they'll put these attractors, that fishing bait out there, and they'll put the 100s and the 50s and the 20s right, look like they're just a gust of wind and they're coming right off. But the problem is they're taping them down. They're just fishing lure to get you there. I'm not trying to talk bad about the people, but they got to make their money back, and always has to win to justify paying that amount of money to put it there. So if you're just going there for the fun, that's always something to look for. I know there are a lot of fairs, a lot of locations. They used to have them around here. They don't anymore for whatever reason, but most fairs I think do. So that's the places that you definitely just to keep an eye out if you're ever on vacation, if you're on a road trip, or whatever the reason. If you see one of those, that's going to be your more reliable place to get one. Now, places that you're never going to see it is the Dave & Buster's. You're never going to see them in a Chuck E. Cheese. And the reason why, obviously their goal when they get you there to a place like that, even if coin pushers were legal in that area, and I keep in mind they do have coin pushers, but they pay out tickets, not actual money. But they want you to try to accumulate either tickets or points to go for one of usually their own brand merchandise prizes that they have. And the whole concept of that is just to keep you there as long as they can, or if not, get you to come back. So it would kind of go against the whole point of how those businesses are operated, for them to have a game that just you win money, that you might just go out and win money and leave. So I understand why they do that, why I deal with it. And plus, the other issue that I've ran into with coin pushers is they attract a lot of vandalism. A lot of people, something's on edge and they want to shake it, where, other ones, it's just not going to get that as much. So there's that's the reason why the coin pushers like that I play, there's not a lot of manufacturers that make them. They make the ticket kind that you see more at Dave & Buster's and places like that. So I hope that helped. I know that wasn't the best information, or probably didn't answer everyone's question. Now, to my awesome viewers from the UK and Canada and places like that, I cannot speak at all as far as what your state regulations are or your country's regulations. I think a lot of the viewers that I'm friends with in England say that they don't have them at all, so I'm sorry. But that could be a good thing, because just one thing you need to keep in mind is even though they're fun to play, the house will always win. So a lot of times you just lose more money than you win. So guys, I hope that helped out some. I hope you're having an awesome April 1st. I mean, summer's almost here, spring's here now, so I'm excited. The Walking Dead season finale is on tomorrow, which I'm upset about that because I'm sad to see that go. But any Walking Dead fans out there, leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. Who's going to die? Is there any main characters going to die? Is it going to be Sasha or whatever you think? I'll be interested to see that. And also, if there's coin pushers near you, if you could leave us, or you know where coin pushers are at that pay out money, leave me a comment below. That way that might help out other people. And if you scroll through the comments, we can help each other out and let us know where coin pushers are near us. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Also, one more thing that I almost forgot. Tomorrow before the season finale of Walking Dead, I'm going to hop on YouNow, so come over and check me out on YouNow. Let's talk about a little bit about that, or whatever you want to talk about. If you want to talk about today's video or any video you want to talk about, I need to start getting more active on YouNow, so come over and see me probably around 6 o'clock or something like that. So I look forward to it. Hope I can see you all there. Remember, if the video always comes up on YouTube, but actually talk to me, you have to go over to YouNow so we can talk over there and I can see your comments. So guys, thank you so much. And again, no matter where you're watching in the world, I hope you have the best day ever. Thank you so much and have a great weekend. Talk to you soon, guys.